In news, my wonderful people, Atiku Abubakar moves the jar, takes it to another level. He goes to governors in Abuja, governors now, PDP governors in Abuja for the campaign council inauguration. As he sends Bukola Saraki, who begins move to woo the pro-Wike'S group to come on board. So this is what Atiku Abubakar is doing. He's going to, is speaking to uh, former Senate President Bukola Saraki, saying, please, please, but we can listen. I don't personally think so. I personally don't really think that will stay there and will listen. Because these people, again and again, when you look at them, you're asking yourself, this is between them, and they cannot keep to the terms of justice, honesty, truth. What Wike is asking for is not asking that he becomes the NWC chairman. In fact, he can't become the NWC chairman. He's a governor. And so he's saying, let things be done decently and in order. Let the right persons, let everybody feel a sense of direction and belonging. If decisions are going to be made, there is nobody from the South with the current structure of PDP that will represent them. So why lie to ourselves? And this is what Wike is clamoring for. However, Atiku has said he will do no such thing. And you are expecting such a man to keep to his words for Nigerians? It's just a question. Let's get all the details. Barely any last-minute changes. The People Democratic Party will on Wednesday today inaugurate its 2023 presidential campaign council in Abuja as political campaign officially begins. Late Nigeria reports that the elections timetable stipulated by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) allows campaign begins from today, September the 28th. The PDP presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the campaign council members and governors are expected to be at the International Conference Center in Abuja, the venue of the PCC inauguration. Others expected at the ceremony are former president and former vice president, ex-ministers, serving senators, as well as incumbent and former House of Representatives. Recall that Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State and his allies had withdrawn from the PDP presidential campaign, demanding the removal and resignation of the party's national chairman, Ayu. It was, however, gathered that the newly appointed special involved in the presidential campaign, Dr. Bukola Saraki, has kicked start move to broker peace with the aggrieved members of the main opposition party. Speaking to the Punch, a member of the PDP National Working Committee disclosed that Saraki was determined to resolve the crisis currently ongoing in the party. Citing Benue State Governor Samuel Otom's support for the embittered PDP national chairman, the source stated that you can see the result already. A governor has decided to give peace a chance in the interest of the party and Nigeria. This is what you get when the right persons are responsible and taking the right move. I will reach out to Wike myself and ensure that my brother come back home. I understand his plight. I totally agree with everything he has to say, but we can make things work. So that's Bukola Saraki, former Senate president who was unceremoniously removed from office. Those are some of the people that allowed PDP to lose the 2015 election. The Goodluck Ebele Jonathan called them and begged them to come around with him, proclaim for peace. But every one of them said no. Bukola Saraki joined APC. The very presidential candidate now of PDP joined APC. A lot of them, Sokoto State Governor, you name it, they all joined APC at a point in time. And so when a man is widely stretched, he becomes so thin, he may not be as effective as he ought to be. These are some of the things that have happened. These politicians keep moving from pillar to post, and that is part of the pain of Nyesom Wike, who has stayed through thick and thin in all of this that has been going on politically speaking. And that's part of the reasons why Goodluck Ebele Jonathan has not really associated himself with them. I don't know if he has forgiven them, but he finds it very difficult to associate with a group of people who are rather, they mostly look like liars. And when they tell you A, they don't really mean A. Yeah, they say A, but actually what they mean is B. But they are saying A categorically, emphatically, and you're so sure and you are persuaded that indeed it's A. Well, come to terms and look at things more critically, you discover that you've been misled. Yes, they all went there. They all, in fact, if Wike has not stayed through, Wike and a few others, party would have collapsed completely and totally. And so that's some of the pain, and that's why Wike can speak categorically. By the way, some of the accusations he levied on the party recently has not been cleared up. Nobody has come back to say, okay, indeed, Atiku Abubakar did not give a billion naira to make him to see to it that he becomes presidential candidate. Because Atiku is so desperate to become president, so desperate, I don't know why, continuously again and again, it has not just worked for him. 2019, Nigerians supported him in no small way. But how did it turn out? Is that saying something? Could there be more to it? So these are some of the things that are going on, and why again and again we all with one accord must ensure that truth is being dispensed. Politicians, like we will always tell you, will be politicians again and again. We cannot overemphasize that position and ensure that we rise and we say the truth as it ought to be. Yes, on what side of the line do you stand? Remember that every one of us have got a duty. Every one of us must speak out the truth, because if we don't, these people will take advantage of us. That's what they do. Oh dear. They do it so cleverly, so neatly, and you'll be wondering to yourself, who did I offend? Oh, where did I make the mistake? That's what they do. You see, that's what they do. And so the days of us, underrating or undermining the position of truth should be eroded by now. And we should be focused and determined to ensure that at the end of the day, we are standing on the position of truth. Yes, it is what it is. It is what it is. And so we all have to rise up to the occasion and ensure that we get the right people in the right offices so that we can move forward. Yes, remember that every one of us, okay, every one of us will have to live in the kind of Nigeria we have created by the decision we are making. Remember that, okay? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. Remember, you are important, and no one can take that from you. Yes? Remember that we must stay true as one. Bye for now.